Hey guys, and welcome back to GradedGem. This is Base Set Tom, and today we've got a video from a single submitter, Ross, because he sent in so many cards that we just realised, you know what, he needs his own video at this point. So let's start off with Ross's first stack. Bloop. And also make sure to go follow his Instagram. His Instagram will pop up somewhere down there somewhere. And yeah, make sure to go follow it to see all of this collection, more than likely going up on the Instagram. We're starting off with the Alakazam Holo from Base Set with the Mint 9 there. And we've got another Alakazam Holo. This is going to be a lot of Base Set to start off with, I believe. So we've got the Blastoise there. Awesome holographic on that. We've got, if I can place it there, we've got Chansey holding his egg. We've got Clefairy, or as I like to call it, pre-Ghost Gengar. Very cool. Before it evolves into a Clefable. We've got the Machamp with the first edition Cosmo Holofoil, or Cosmos Holofoil, which obviously all Machamps are first editions, or at least most of them. We've got the Poliwrath Holo from Base as well, in a Gem Mint 10. We've got the Raichu, or as I like to call it, the Disobedient Pikachu. Jokes, that's Ash's one. We've got the Zapdos there with the excellent Mint 6. We've got Farfetch'd first edition from Base. We've got the Growlithe first edition. Amazing artwork, very iconic Growlithe artwork. We've got the 3D Haunter that looks like it's coming from a Level of Doom first edition in the Gem Mint 10. We've got the Ivysaur non-holographic there, first edition Gem Mint 10. I don't think there is an Ivysaur holographic. I don't know why I stated that it was a non-holo. We've got the Kakuna first edition. Again, in that weird kind of 3D look that they originally went for. The Machoke first edition. And we've got the Nidorino first edition. We've got the Poliwhirl. There we go. We've got the Poliwhirl first edition. We've got 3D Porygon living in a 3D world there with the Mint 9. We've got a Gem Mint 10 Raticate. Youngster Joey leveled up, made his Rattata a Raticate, and it got a Gem Mint 10. We've got the Seal there at the end. And let's move on to Ross's next stack, which starts with a Wartortle. Okay, so we've got the Wartortle first edition there, with the red lettering on the HP. We've got the Abra. I nearly said ABBA there. I must be thinking about music. I don't know where my brain is. Apparently on ABBA. We've got Bulbasaur doing Leech Seed. We've got the Caterpie in its weirdly floral hypnosis kind of background. We've got Charmander accidentally setting fire, causing a forest fire there, Charmander. It's probably not what you want to be doing. We've got a Diglett that does look kind of furry if you look at Diglett's skin there. I've never thought of Diglett to be furry, but I guess that's what it is. We've got Doduo going fast with its two heads, because that's better than one. We've got Drowsy coming to steal your dreams, or is that Hypno? I'm not entirely sure. I don't remember at this point. We've got Ghastly again in that weird kind of Doom setting with the graffiti on the background. We've got the Coughing with its light up belly, just like a firefly. Is the camera willing to focus on Coughing? Is it? Are we going to focus? We're going to focus? There we go. So we got the Coffin. We've got Machop holding up what I can only presume is a planet with the ridiculous scale there. We've got the Magnemite first edition, which always looked very, very strange to me. We've got the Metapod in the Mint 9. We've got the Nidoran male. And my tracking point is getting completely lost. There we go. I think it's trying to follow focus to my hands, but that's not useful because my hands aren't the card. We've got Onyx in the Mint 9. We've got the best Pokemon in Pokemon's history there, Pidgey with a Gem Mint 10. Couldn't have asked for a better grade on a first edition Pidgey. We've got the first edition Yellow Cheeks Pikachu in a Mint 9. We've got the Poliwag there. We've got Ponyta, or Ponyta, depending on how you want to say it. We also have Rattata. Again, youngster Joey is very happy getting his cards on show. And in the third stack, we've start that off with a Sandshrew first edition. We follow that up with a Squirtle using Bubble, even though it probably looks a little bit more like Bubble Beam to me. But meh, who am I to decide that? We've got the 3D Starmie. Very, very cool. We've also got the 3D Staryu to go along with it. We've got Tangela, all tangled up in its cool little red boots and its big scary eyes. We've got the Voltorb, in what looks like Detective Pikachu's style there, with the neon lights around it. We have the Vulpix shimmering in the starlight. We've got the Defender Trainer. We have the Energy Retrieval Trainer. The Full Heal Trainer in a Gem Mint 10. We also have the Maintenance Trainer in a Gem Mint 10. We have Plus Power with a Mint 9. We have the Pokemon Center, which kind of looks like a weird board game in its artwork. Very, very cool. We have the Pokemon Flute for if you need to wake up a Snorlax on your journeys. And the Pokedex to make sure that you've catalogued all of the little critters that you've met on your way. Which, of course, is given to you by Professor Oak. Made a little story out of that. Happy with that. No need to revive that kind of thing, though. Can leave that in there. It's perfectly fine. We've got the Super Potion trainer card. We have Bill. Interesting little thing about this card. You can see that in that little gap in his arm, there isn't any bricks behind him. They just forgot to make a background, you know, just as the Pokemon gamers want to do there with the Gem Mint 10. And we've got the Energy Removal Trainer with a Mint 9 first edition trainer to end stack 3. On stack 4. On stack 4, we start with a Gust of Wind with a Weedle going absolutely crazy. One eye popping out with a Mint 9. It kind of looks like that scene in Guardians of the Galaxy where they go through the wormholes in the second film, Guardians of the Galaxy 2. We got the Potion. We have Switch there, switching a Kakuna for a Magnemite. Not the best trade, but it is a Gem Mint 10. We've got the Double Colourless Energy, so providing 2 colourless energies. We have a Fire Energy, which is lit. A Grass Energy, which hopefully isn't lit. We have a Dark Alakazam from Rocket, holographic, Gem Mint 10, first edition. We have the Dark Arbok, first edition, Gem Mint 10. We have the Dark Charizard, first edition, with a near Mint 8. Great holographic there. We've got the Dark Doug Trio, first edition, Mint 9. I've only just seen that the artwork is through somebody's bedroom. How has Doug Trio got to the second floor? Or maybe their bedroom is on the first floor, who knows? On the ground floor. We have the Dark Golbat there, Gem Mint 10. We have the Dark Gyarados with its scary eye and hideous teeth. Does need to see a dentist there, that Gyarados, Mint 9. We have Dark Hypno, which says, carries a pendulum with it always, sometimes appears near less travelled roads and schools at dusk. Which is terrifying, there with the Gem Mint 10. Scary Pokemon. Dark Machamp there, Mint 9. Which it's almost impossible to defend against. Dark Magneton, the Mint 9. The holographic is sending the camera a little bit crazy. With the Dark Slowbro, with Team Rocket in the background. A Team Rocket Grunt, I presume. A Dark Vileplume. We have the Dark Weezing, which 90% of that image is just one of the Weezing's heads. There's not much holographic going on. We've got the Gem Mint 10 Here Comes Team Rocket, first edition, with Jesse James and Meowth. We've also got Rocket Sneak Attack, which is a holographic first edition. Very, very cool. On to stack number 5 of Ross's cards. We've got the Rainbow Energy Holo first edition with a Mint 9. And a Rainbow Energy first edition non-holographic with the Gem Mint 10. We've got an Aerodactyl first edition from Fossil, the holographic. We have the Ditto holographic first edition from Fossil. The Gengar Holo with a Mint 9. The Haunter Holo with a Mint 9. Great sparkle on the holographic. We've got the Hitmonlee kicking out in fury there with a near Mint 8. We have the Hypno holographic. When it locks eyes with an enemy, it will use a mix of Psy moves such as Hypnosis and Confusion. Okay, that one's less terrifying. The Dark Hypno is definitely scarier. There we go. So we have another Hypno. We've got Kabutops first edition. And one of my favourite Pokemon of all time, but not with the teeth that it's showing in this, they're Lapras First Edition. We have the Magneton First Edition. Great holofoil. Really enjoy that one. We got the Muck Holo First Edition. The Zapdos. Always fun to see the legendary birds. We've got the Aerodactyl First Edition there, non-holographic. And to go alongside that, we've also got the Articuno. Which, come on, camera, you can focus. I promise you can. We've got the Ditto non-holographic. The Dragonite that we've seen many times working with our Italian friend Alessio. Very cool artwork there with the rainbow in the background. Pop his Instagram in there as well, why not? We've got Gengar First Edition. Very, very cool. And the Haunter First Edition. That always looks like it should be holographic in the background, but maybe that's just 'cause I'm so used to seeing the holographic. That was the non-holo variant. Then next on the 6th stack of Ross's cards, we've got Hitmonlee, Hypno, Kabutops. So these are just the non-holographic variants of the holographic cards you've just seen. The Lapras, the Magneton. Come on, you can focus. I promised. I'm going to set the focus to manual. Let's grab the focus there, and there we go. That'll hopefully be a bit there. We got the Moltres. Very, very cool artwork. Do love the Moltres. And the Raichu. Again, very, very cool. We have the Zapdos with the Gem Mint 10 First Edition non-holographic. We've also got the Dark Alakazam Mint 9. We've got the Dark Arbok Gem Mint 10. The Dark Charizard Mint 9 First Edition. Dark Dragonite Mint 9. Dark Dugtrio Gem Mint 10 non-holographic. The Dark Golbat Gem Mint 10. The Dark Gyarados Gem Mint 10. Dark Hypno Gem Mint 10. Dark Machamp Mint 9. Dark Magneton Gem Mint 10. Dark Slowbro Mint 9. And Dark Blastoise Gem Mint 10. Very, very cool card. On to Ross's last stack of cards now. And we've got the Dark Vileplume Gem Mint 10. The Dark Weezing First Edition Gem Mint 10 on a holographic. Here comes Team Rocket Gem Mint 10. Rocket Sneak Attack Gem Mint 10. We've got a Charizard from Expedition non-holographic Gem Mint 10. Very, very nice. We've got Hala Reverse Foil Guardians Rising Regional Championship Staff Mint 9. So some different stuff here from the WotC sets. We've got the Ultra Prism Full Art Dialga GX Gem Mint 10. We've got the Ultra Prism Secret Rare Xurkitree Gem Mint 10, which is the nice rainbow rare. We've got the Reshiram and Charizard GX English Gem Mint 10 from Unbroken Bonds. We've got a Morty's Gengar from Japanese Versus First Edition Mint 9. We've got Morty's Marowak near Mint 7 First Edition. We've got the Articuno from Price, which is a Gem Mint 10 First Edition Japanese Versus series. We've got Blaine's Typhlosion Gem Mint 10. Blaine's Macargo First Edition Mint 9. The Fire Slug. We've got Karen's Tyranitar Gem Mint 10 Holo First Edition. Very, very cool. We've got Lance's Gyarados First Edition. Excellent Mint 6. But it's Lance, so it's Lance. I don't know what else to say. It's the Master of all Dragons. We've got the Gem Mint 10 Lance's Aerodactyl. And lastly, we have Lance's Charizard First Edition from Japanese Versus. Very, very cool. Thanks for sending all of these cards in with us. We'll make sure you get them as soon as possible. Watch out for this weird little clip before the outro, because, yeah. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, please like, hit that bell button, and go and follow our social media. Oh, and don't forget GradedGem.com. Thanks, guys.